An Introduction to the Science of Hadith by Ibn Salah al-Shahrazuri, 577-643, the most influential work on the science of Hadith in existence. Number 6. Cases of sharing in regard to the name or the paedonymic alone, which are nevertheless equivocal because these individuals are not referred to by any other part of their name. An example of this is when we heard the expert and judge Ibn Khaldad say, when Arim, that is Abu Nu'aym Muhammad ibn Fadl al-Sadusi and Sulaiman bin Harb say, Hamad transmitted to us, it is Hamad bin Zayd. When Musa bin Ismail al-Tabudakhi and al-Hajjaj ibn Minhal say, Hamad informed us, it is Hamad bin Salama. When Affan says, Hamad informed us, it can be either of them. Then I found the report from Muhammad ibn Yahya al-Duhali, in which Affan bin Muslim said, when I say to you, Hamad informed us, and I do not give you the name of his father, it is Ibn Salama. With the exception of the remarks on Tabudakhi and Muhammad ibn Yahya said what Ibn Khaldad said. With the exception of Tabudakhi, Muhammad ibn Yahya said what Ibn Khaldad said. Similar to that is what we heard regarding Salama bin Sulaiman, to the effect that he transmitted hadith one day and said, Abdullah told us. He was asked, the son of whom? He said, God be praised. Will you not be satisfied until I say for every hadith, Abu Abdurrahman Abdullah ibn Mubarak al-Hanzali, who lived in Siqat, Sught, informed us? Then Salama said, when Abdullah is mentioned in Mecca, it is Ibn Zubair. When Abdullah is mentioned in Medina, it is Ibn Umar. When Abdullah is mentioned in Kufa, it is Ibn Mas'ud. When Abdullah is mentioned in Basra, it is Ibn Abbas. When Abdullah is mentioned in Khurasan, it is Ibn al-Mubarak. The expert Abu Ya'la al-Khalili al-Qazwini said, when an Egyptian says from Abdullah without naming the man's father, it is Ibn Amr, that is Amr ibn al-As. When a Meccan says from Abdullah without naming the father, it is Ibn Abbas. Another case is Abu Hamza, from Ibn Abbas, when the paedonymic is given without further specification. One expert said that Shu'bah related from the 7 famous Abu Hamzas from Ibn Abbas, all of them Abu Hamza except one, and he is Abu Jamra Nasr ibn Imran al-Dubai. They can be distinguished when Shu'bah just says from Abu Hamza, that is Jamra from Ibn Abbas. Then it is from Nasr ibn Imran. When he relates from the other Abu Hamzas, he mentions their names and their lineages. Number 7. Homonyms in regard to the gentilic alone. One such example of this is Amuli. It can be a gentilic referring to the city of Amul in Tabaristan. Abu Sa'ad as-Sam'ani said, most of the scholars of Tabaristan are from Amul. Or it can be the gentilic referring to Amul by the river Jayhun. The gentilic of Abu Abdullah Hamad Amuli refers to this Amul. Bukhari related hadith from him in his Sahih. The North Africans Abu Ali al-Ghassani and the latter al-Qadi Iyad are incorrect in saying that his paedonymic refers to Amul in Tabaristan. God knows best. Another instance is that of Hanafi. This may be just the gentilic referring to the tribe of Banu Hanifa, or it may be a gentilic referring to the legal schools of Abu Hanifa. The bearers of both of these gentilics are numerous and well known. Muhammad ibn Tahir al-Maqdisi, that is Ibn al-Kaysarani, many of the scholars of Hadith and others used to make a distinction between the two meanings of the gentilic, saying in reference to the legal school Hanafi, I have only come across one grammarian, the authority Abu Bakr ibn al-Anbari, who endorsed that. He did so in his book Al-Kafi. Muhammad ibn Tahir, that is Ibn Kaysarani, has a book entitled Kitab al-Ansab al-Muttafiqa, homonymic gentilics of this type of homonym. Beyond these types, there are others which we do not need to mention. Homonyms do not exist without something to qualify them or clarify them. The intended individual is sometimes uncovered by the examination of his transmissions. Often he is distinguished in some of them. Sometimes his identity is uncovered by examination of the condition of his student and his teacher. Occasionally, scholars venture an opinion in that regard on the basis of a shaky guess. One day, Qasim al-Mutarriz transmitted a hadith from Abu Hammam or someone else, from Walid ibn Muslim from Sufyan. The expert Abu Talib ibn Nasr asked him, who is this Sufyan? He said, this is Sufyan al-Thawri. Abu Talib said to him, on the contrary, he is Sufyan ibn Uyayna. Al-Mutarriz asked him, on what basis do you say that? They said, because Al-Walid related only a few well-documented hadith from Thawri, while he is the full of Ibn Uyayna, and God knows best. Stay tuned for category 55.